ago, it was his 60th. So we had a close party.
Where's this going?
The theme of the party is magical wizardry or something like that. We had a wish that we could make on this houseboat, and the wish that I made was that when the time was right, that they would give me their blessing to ask Talia to marry me. And I kept the crystal for 6 years, and at the end of last year on Father's Day, I brought it out and I showed it to Tony and Sandy, and they knew straight away what it was. And it was funny actually, the next day we went to the football. It was a terrible, terrible game. Adelaide Crows were playing, obviously. It was pouring with rain, and we were at the football, and Sandy was having the most amazing time. Her face was lit up, eating meat pies, and Talia said to me after, geez, Mum was having a really good time. Little did she know that I was going to propose to her within a week. So the next week, I proposed to Talia, crystal in hand. I don't even know if it actually is a crystal, it's just a little piece of glass. But
Crystal.
Engagement ring in hand and crystal in the other, I proposed to Talia. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I did actually bring the crystal with me, and I wanted to say, I wanted to wish upon this crystal. I don't actually know if it had 3 wishes, this crystal, but I'm exhausting all wishes of this stone. That we all form a bond. You're such a beautiful family, especially everybody from around the world here is such a beautiful family, and I'd like to form a bond of love, happiness, and friendship, and if we can continue this for many, many years ahead, that would be fantastic. So thank you so much for all of you to come together and all have a good night.
That's a hard act to follow. That was beautiful, thank you. Tonight, I suppose every girl looks forward to their wedding day, but I feel like I've been so lucky because it's really been a fairy tale for me. I feel like I've lived out a real life fairy tale, and that's all because you're all here. And I have so many people to thank for this fairy tale, and I know Jordan thanked most of them, but I'm going to thank you all again. Firstly, Mum and Dad, you have my whole life given me so much support. And I think, not many of you may know, but Jordan and I booked a wedding venue in Dalesford to get married next January. It's a little country town in Victoria. And one night we woke up and thought, what are we doing in a country town in Victoria? The south of France is much more us. And I rang Mum and Dad the next morning and I said, Mum and Dad, we've paid a deposit, we've made a booking, we've booked accommodation, we've ordered wine, but you know what, we'd really like to get married overseas. And, you know, you might expect that parents in that situation would say, you're dreaming. But in fact, they said, next January, what about this July? So that really sums up the support that I've always had from Mum and Dad, and thank you for such a beautiful night. To John's mum, Gwen, and his dad, John, thank you. I've known you for many, many years, and you've always been so loving and generous and kind to me, and I'm very proud to be Beckley with you, so thank you. To our wonderful officiator and our very dear friend, Claire, thank you so much for a fantastic job. My beautiful bridesmaid, Lainey, my maid of honour and my sister, I love and admire you, and I'm so honoured to have you there next to me. And my beautiful friend Erin, who you've missed so much since you've moved to London, so it's so special that you could be here. Thank you to Audrey and Bobby. As Jordan said, we only met you last October and you were so welcoming, and we just couldn't wait to come back, so we thought we'd bring a few friends with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So thank you both for all your help. And
you've brought a very big family.
And really thanks to everyone who's travelled to be here from Australia, our beautiful friends Claire and Claudia and Novka. Thank you guys, and for all your help in getting here tonight. And everyone from
we got here.
Via
Melbourne.
Thank you to all of you who travelled from Australia, London, America. We don't underestimate at all what it takes for everyone to be here on this little patio in south of France on this night. And we'll remember it forever, that's for sure. And I think most importantly, importantly, thank you to my Prince Charming for making my fairy tale come true. George, I have so many beautiful memories from our years to date, like the time you blew up 100 red balloons in my room while I was at tennis practice on Valentine's Day. You just bust a little chocolate into every one of them. Or the time that you filled the house with rose petals and tea candles and proposed to me. But I think equally I love our everyday moments together. I love coming home and pouring a glass of wine and cooking dinner with you, and you call me the sous chef. And I put that down to your bad French. But I just love the way you make me laugh, and I love the comfort and support you give me all the time. I love every moment I spend with you. So I think a lot of people will say that tonight was a long time in the making, but I think all the best things in life are. And I think like every good fairy tale, I can't wait to live happily ever after.
George, we can picture you two, a proud, emotional, clean-handed man, looking back. Above all, that we know you will both be beaming today. For today you are marrying a person who adores you, makes you laugh, and makes your life better every day. Have the most wonderful day with each other, your family and friends. We hope you both know that we will always be there to support you as husband and wife. We love you both dearly. Your hillbillies, Curtie and Joe.